Hello and welcome back to Movies That Matter, the podcast where entertainment is subjective, and that's not a bad thing. This is your host Chris Flaherty here in the podcast studio at Burlington Cable Access Television, and Christmas is just around the corner, and we are celebrating the 35th anniversary of Home Alone today. Released on November 16th, 1990, it was directed by Chris Columbus from a script by the great John Hughes, and stars Macaulay Culkin, Catherine O'Hara, Joe Pesci, and Daniel Stern. And now I'd like to welcome back my guest today, who is here to talk about the film with me, my friend Robert Parris, sports reporter here at BCAT, best sports reporter in the Middlesex League, in my opinion, frequent collaborator in my public access shenanigans, and officially the second groomsman on the pod.
Wow.
Third groomsperson overall.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming back. It's weird that it's been 2 years since you've been on here, but I always know where to find you.
Yep, not too far.
Not too far. All right. Well, I'm excited because you've loved Home Alone ever since I met you.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
So, in your own words, can you tell us what is Home Alone about?
Home Alone is about an 8-year-old boy named Kevin McAllister who lives in the suburbs of Chicago. He lives with a giant family. He has a brother named Buzz, 2 sisters, one named Megan, one named Linny, and another one named Jeff. Now, he has 2 parents named Kate and Peter McAllister, and they're all planning on going a trip to Paris during, I think, probably the week of Christmas.
Week of Christmas,
Week of Christmas. Doesn't really specifically say what we know, and that is. So Kevin's basically the runt of the family. He's the youngest. They basically treat him like dirt, as you see at the beginning of the film. And it's just horrible for Kevin because all they do is make fun of him. So shenanigans happened that night, but do you want me to get into more detail of what?
Just the basic, the premise of the movie.
Okay.
I think, we're going to talk spoilers.
Okay,
It's a 35-year-old film.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So starting to crack up, sorry.
We haven't even gotten there yet.
So he gets punished during that evening where his uncle's there, his aunts, his cousins, so they're all going to take a trip to Paris. He gets in some trouble during the dinner scene, but we'll talk more on that later.
Yep.
He wishes everybody disappears. He's locked up in the attic or the loft or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And there was a giant windstorm that came about, and it knocked out the power and leaves Kevin home alone, doesn't know that his family left because he wishes that happened. 2 burglars are in the neighborhood, Marv and Harry, and they basically want to take everything from everyone's houses because everyone's on vacation during that week, which is kind of weird.
I mean, it makes it's Christmas, so
right.
People are traveling.
Yeah, and then basically they try to rob his house and he stops them.
Yeah. He makes a, for lack of better words, a Christmas wish.
Yep.
That his family would disappear. And then you mentioned the windstorm, which is kind of, it's implied that some supernatural forces are at work through, what we see on screen in John Williams' amazing score.
Oh,
but
he's fantastic.
Yeah, the power goes out, so the alarm clock goes out. Everybody's running around. They totally forget Kevin, which, when you have 12 kids, I think it's 6 in the McAllister family and then 5 on the it was
11 or 12 when they counted at the van scene.
Yeah, and there's just this random neighbor kid that somehow...
no explanation for that.
No, and we never see him again.
Nope.
I have to assume he also went out of town for the holidays.
Yep.
But backtrack, kudos for remembering all the kids' names.
Thanks.
Because that was my question. That was one of my notes, and I'm like, do we know the other kids' names? And the only ones I remember are Buzz, Fuller... And then
Fuller's his cousin.
I named
the
you named the immediate his brothers and sisters, yeah. But as far as just any of them, I remember Buzz, Fuller, and now I remember Heather because it's essentially her fault he gets left behind.
Yep.
She gets no flack for it.
Nope. Counts the wrong kid.
Yeah.
He's going through their stuff. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Weird.
Have a great day. Bring me back something.
Well, how about the fact that he's literally crawling into the van to check it out.
Yeah, what the hell?
And the guy's like, can you get out of here? So this film predates both of us. How did you first come to learn about it?
Ooh, it's a funny story because I think back, I honestly don't know, but I think back in maybe elementary school, my grandmother bought me Home Alone 2 on video cassette. Yes, I saw the second one before the first one.
Okay.
So it's for some I think that was... I didn't even ask for Home Alone. I just asked for Home Alone 2. I don't know why. I don't know how that came to be. I was young, so I don't remember.
Yeah, it's fine.
So at that point, I just saw the sequel. So I only saw Home Alone in, like, that trailer, the Home Alone Christmas, when he's going down, like, the stairway with the sled. So I'm like... For some reason, I used to go to a lot of video stores when I was there. For some reason, they didn't have Home Alone. Which didn't make sense, but again, this is, like, 20-plus years ago. I'm dating myself. Anyways, one day, a place called Video Craze in Revere, or people call it Severe, my grandfather actually found that. He got it for me. Not for, like, a Christmas gift, just randomly. He's like, I found this. And I wish I brought it with me, because it's literally, it's, like, not even in a box. It, like, came in, like, that clear plastic shell.
Clear, like, clamshell case.
Yeah, clamshell case. And it literally wrote, and Sharpie marker, Home Alone.
Wow.
It's like it's ripped off. I'm like, okay. So I still have it. I didn't print it, so I apologize for that, but...
That's cool.
So
you take a picture of it for me, and I'll throw it up with the video. Yeah. That's awesome. Shout out to Video Craze in Revere, too.
Yeah.
R.I.P. video stores.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You saw the second one before you saw the first one. Well, I had a similar experience where I saw the third one before I saw the second and the first one. The third one? Yeah, the third one. Yeah, we'll talk about the sequels and stuff later. But really, what stuck out with you the first time you watched it?
Ooh. Oh, I would say... I don't know. It's just like... Feels like that would be me.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't. My family doesn't treat me like dirt. It's just like, I don't know. It just feels like I want to be the hero for something. I don't know. It just feels like I'm Kevin McAllister. I don't know how to explain it.
You like the idea of like
being home alone,
a kid taking charge of his own destiny, being the hero. Very similar to another movie you brought to this podcast 2 years ago.
Goonies.
Yes.
Yeah, they were definitely heroes.
Connected the dots
more than one.
Yeah.
And interesting enough, that was written by Chris Columbus, and he directed this film, Home Alone.
See, I would say, like, I didn't think he wrote the Goonies. I thought he directed it, but then I remember, no, Richard Donner directed the Goonies.
I forget it if John Williams did the score for that.
I don't remember.
You'd have to look that up.
It's a very wholesome movie. It's a very funny movie.
Sad.
Lot of slapstick.
There's a couple of sad scenes.
Yeah, you get older and you realize how sad the old man Marley subplot is.
I find the saddest scene I find is when he's walking. I think he's walking home from the church or something, and he sees that house with all the people gathering.
That's another sad part.
That's just like you can just see his face because, again, he didn't know that. He thought he made his family disappear because the garage doors were open and forgot to shut it. Yeah. So in his mind, he didn't think they were going on a trip. But, I mean, they were literally...
He knew they were going on a trip.
Yeah, but he probably thought like,
but he saw the cars, so they're like, so they didn't leave yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he gets all Tom and Jerry with his traps.
Oh, God, yeah, that's some scary stuff. The third one, I know we're talking about the first, but the third one's worse. The third one's like crazy, like death trap.
The third one, he like electrocutes someone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Different kid, though.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask, are there any characters... Well, we already said Kevin. Here's a question I never ask. Any characters in this film you don't like? Because I feel like there's a lot of options in this movie.
Not really.
Really? Okay.
Not really, because at the end, Buzz actually said, he like gives him like a high five. Is this like...
Yeah.
There's no really characters I don't like. Maybe Uncle Frank, because I know you want to get into that.
Yeah,
I think
like
because
him.
he's a cheapskate. And here's another quote. 122.50 plus tip for pizza. 10 pizzas, $12. Frank, you got the money. Come on.
Yeah,
Traveler's checks. Don't worry, Frank. We have cash. It's just like, come on.
My brother's house. He got it. Yeah, and he really wants the free champagne on the flight.
Silverware.
He wants to steal the silverware.
I forgot my reading glasses.
Yeah. Have you heard the Uncle Frank theory?
Oh, yeah.
That he's in cahoots with the bandits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty messed up.
I know. I wasn't totally sold on it, but then I remembered he steals silverware, and I'm like, oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he is kind of a jerk.
He is.
Yeah, I think he's my least favorite character in the whole movie. And he doesn't fly back.
Nope.
It's just the immediate family that flies back. Yeah.
And then when you have a son named Fuller who wets himself, he doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we don't like Uncle Frank.
No, he's a weird guy.
Yeah. I don't know what movie he was watching with the kids.
So, fun fact on that role was supposed to go to Kelsey Kramer.
Really?
Yes, but he was doing Cheers at the time.
Oh, man.
Wouldn't that have been something?
That would have been a very interesting movie. I don't know if I'd like that.
So, do you know John Mahoney? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Fraser's dad. Yeah.
No, not him. Sorry. Oh, what's his name? Mulaney. John
Mulaney.
He auditioned for Kevin McAllister.
Really?
Yeah.
That. Oh my God.
So he could have been Kevin McAllister. It wouldn't have worked out. I'm sorry. Is this like?
I don't know, because like you hear his stand up and you hear the cadence with his voice, and you see how like Macaulay Culkin like talks with like wisdom and maturity behind his years. It could have worked.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what John Mulaney was like as a child beyond his stand up, but that is a weird alternate timeline where we have Home Alone starring young John Mulaney and Kelsey Grammer.
Okay, if I'm gonna do actors that could have been, do you remember the Disney Channel movie Quint?
Yes, the one with it's I know
Kimberly J. Brown.
Kimberly J. Brown.
So you know the father in that?
Yes.
He was supposed to play Marv.
Okay.
And then Harry was supposed to be played by Robert De Niro.
Okay, hold on. Which one is Harvey? Which one? No, Harry is Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
And so De Niro was going to be Joe Pesci's role.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See,
I mean, I know De Niro can be funny, but knowing his other roles, I'd actually be afraid for Kevin McAllister's life if he was the bandit. And then the dad from Quince was going to be, okay. No, I think he struck gold with Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see Daniel Stern a lot anymore.
Yeah, I know he does like farm work, or he owns a farm or something, but you know what show he was in?
What?
He did this for 5 years. You know what I'm going to say. The Wonder Years. He auditioned. He
auditioned?
No, he voiced adult Kevin.
Really?
So when that movie was going on, he was still doing the Wonder Years.
Okay.
So that came out like 88 to 93, so.
Wow. All right.
So he did like every single episode of the Wonder Years. So that's just like but nowadays after that movie, he didn't do stuff like that. Like after Home Alone 2, I didn't really see him in a lot.
Mm-hmm. Would you say he's your favorite performer in the movie?
I'd say so. I mean, they're both lovable villains.
Yes.
Like, I think the only time you don't really like him is when they get him with like the hook or something in the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Smash his face with an iron. When I ever see someone ironing, I automatically think of Daniel Stern with that iron.
Whenever similar thing when he steps on the nail walking up, I think of A Quiet Place.
What, is there a scene like
There's
that?
a scene in A Quiet Place where Emily Blunt's character steps on a nail when she's barefoot.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously with much different consequences.
Yeah.
But I remember when I first saw A Quiet Place, I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay. Stole a little bit from Home Alone, John Krasinski. We do need to give Macaulay Culkin some props for.
Yeah.
I know he's playing 8. I don't know how old he was at the time.
I think he was 9 because they filmed that in March of 1990. So he was just 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's born 1980. So yeah, he was still 9.
Wow.
And they filmed the second one December 1991 to like May of 92. So he was like 11.
Mm-hmm. And then he never did another one again.
Nope.
Yep. We'll talk about all those eventually. But, I mean, John Hughes is known for being such a great director and, really taking care of his young actors. And I know Macaulay Culkin has spoke fondly of his work with John Hughes before.
Maybe not his father. He did not speak fond of his father.
I heard of that, yeah. I think, what was it, Uncle Buck or John Candy kind of like took Macaulay Culkin under. Yeah.
And that new documentary.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it yet. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Even though John Candy was gone before my time.
And he was in the movie.
He was. He was kind of the savior of the movie.
So, another fun fact about that. John Hughes, he did that part for a favor for John Hughes. He got paid, I think, $430. $430 for a role like that. He was the only character to improvise.
He's only in like 3 scenes.
Yeah, so he's not. He did that all the scenes in one day.
Wow.
One day, so they didn't.
Well, it's not because they're in the airport and then they're in the truck.
Yeah, there's not a lot of lines for him. So
I do love the line where like, oh, I left my kid at a funeral home.
Oh,
and after
little tyke.
After 6-7 weeks, he started talking again. I'm like, oh my god. What are some of your favorite scenes from the film?
Ooh, I love the scene. The scene where everyone's eating the pizza, and you just see like Uncle Frank like, and then like, it doesn't. I don't understand what kind of pizza did they get, because you see Uncle Frank eating like mushroom, or when they see the Pepsi like, gets knocked over.
Yeah.
And it's just like, did they only get one pizza, or did Buzz eat all 8 slices in that one? It's like, unless all
probably,
the kids
he's
around.
kind of a big chunk of a person.
Yeah. Did you all order me a plain cheese? Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, I got to look away at that. I'm sorry, I can't do that kind of humor.
Yeah,
also, like, I mean, what's the mom's name? I can't.
Kate.
I'm like, come on, Kate. Milk with pizza?
Yeah.
You're a sociopath.
They fall on the passports and tickets. Ugh. Passports!
When they said I put them in the microwave to dry. And I'm like, Peter,
that's going to shrivel up and, like, get...
No, it's going to start a fire. Don't worry about the bandits destroying your house.
I love this scene. Another pizza scene. I love it when he says, a whole cheese
pizza just... And then he uses the movie to like
yeah.
And I mean I think it's well known at this point, but the line "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal" is not in this movie. I know he says "you filthy animal," but he doesn't say the guy in the fake movie doesn't say "Merry Christmas." I think he says it in the second one.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
that scene in the second one is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, it was all right. The second one was hilarious because you got Tim Curry. I love you.
Weird. 2's a weird movie.
Oh, God.
I mean, like, it's not the weirdest Home Alone movie, but it's weird.
Copy, paste, add new characters.
Yeah,
That's basically what it is.
You don't have Old Man Marley, you have the pigeon lady.
Yeah.
And then, well, even in the third one, you have a scary older neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love the Marley subplot. I think that really got me.
So Chris Columbus actually wrote that in.
Yeah.
So at the very end of the film, where you see where the father said, "No, kid, what else did you do?" He's like, just fooling around. It was supposed to end like that. Just stop.
Yeah.
And then music starts playing. That's it. But Chris Columbus added some like emotional thing, so he added the Marley character in it.
That's nice.
So that was supposed to end like.
Gives him a nice
abrupt
moment. Yeah.
Kevin, what did you do to my room?
You get that.
I want to see an extended version, which they do have deleted scenes of like him going to Buzz's room explaining that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because his entire room is destroyed. His tarantula's gone. I'm assuming.
What doesn't make sense to me? How did you clean up that house?
You know what doesn't make sense to me is where he got his money from. Because I know he takes Buzz's life savings. But Buzz must not have that much.
Yeah, it looked like $2-3 over there. I'm like,
I mean, I know it's the 90s, but he gets a large cheese pizza. He goes grocery shopping. Like,
I swear, I think the total of that grocery shopping scene is, I think it was 1980.
It was like something 18 or 19 18? Or something.
I got a coupon for that.
Yeah,
the small details that.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta like so many the whole thing is very well thought out. From beginning to end.
Right.
Like, okay, like, the power lines are out, so he's not going to call anyone. Everybody's away for Christmas, so he can't call for help.
Right.
There's that nosy neighbor kid somehow gets in there for the roll call.
It's just leaves.
And then, I mean, the toothbrush scene is the one thing I kind of, like, raise my eyebrows at.
Yeah, because it's a toothbrush.
Yeah.
So another thing that really drives me insane, which you might find this odd, why is he sleeping in his parents' bed? Where is his room?
Well, he had the room.
They didn't even show his room.
Where does he sleep?
That's what I want to know. Does he sleep with Jeff?
Maybe his room is no, the room is not the attic. I don't know.
So what?
I mean,
that
I
doesn't
think
make
that's
sense.
I think that's, young kid mentality. Like, okay, like, I'm the man of the house now. I'm going to take the master bedroom. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's, he probably has a small little twin bed.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going to sleep in the big king-size comfy bed.
Kevin, you slept in my bed.
Listen, he's home alone. He can do whatever he wants.
Especially in that popcorn on the parents' bed during that little montage.
Eating like a whole bunch of ice cream and stuff.
That did look good. I'm not easier. That did look delicious.
Like your age, you probably would have done all that. And I know I would have.
Oh, I would have made a mess.
I would have been a little more freaked out if I were him, though.
Me? Oh, yeah. I would have been like, oh.
If no one's home, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Sleep.
Walk to the police station?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Barricade the door with the BB gun. Which I think is definitely a Christmas Story reference.
Yeah.
All right, so other than the cheese pizza line, what are some quotes that really stick out in your head?
I think he says during the tree scene, I thought he says, I'm over here, you big horse's ass.
Yeah,
I thought he said,
did.
Okay.
Yeah, quite a mouth.
I like when he says, like, hey, I'm calling the cops, and he says it with, like, a big smile.
Yeah. I also love when he's going through, I think it's like Buzz's treasure chest.
Oh, is it the line I think he say?
He finds the Playboy and is like, no clothes on anyone. Sickening. He throws this out. I'm like, that's perfect.
Buzz, your girlfriend, woof.
Oh, my God.
That was actually played by a boy.
Really?
They actually put a boy on a wig because Chris Columbus said, I'm not going to humiliate a random girl.
Nice. Yeah, Buzz's girlfriend never really makes much of an impact on the story.
No.
I do love the whole conversation with old man Marley at the church.
Yep.
I think I love the, like, no offense, aren't you a little too old to be afraid?
You're never too old to be afraid.
Yeah, and then he goes on the rant about the furnace downstairs.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's your point? It was like, my point is you should call your son. It's a nice one. And then the Santa, he's like, oh, my elf took all the candy canes home to her boyfriend.
Tic Tacs.
Don't spoil your dinner.
I won't. And as he sees him in his car, he's like, son of a bitch.
And then is this toothbrush approved by the American Dental Association?
Herb, I got a question here about a toothbrush.
What is the point of that scene?
It didn't make any... I don't know.
Like, yes, it emphasizes he's afraid of old man Marley.
I was going to say he's afraid of old men.
Well, he's afraid of scary old man Marley.
Yeah.
Who for some reason in those shots, the actor, I can't remember his name, God rest his soul, decides to like really like dilate his pupils.
Robert's Blossom.
Very good. He does great in this movie. Looks down at him terrifyingly. And so he just runs with the toothbrush. I always thought like, oh,
hey Jimmy, stop that boy.
Yeah, and they give Jimmy quite a close up for his big moment. Yeah.
Shoplifter! Hey, kid, come here.
I always interpret that as like, okay, he's a criminal, so he's not going to call the cops for help.
Right.
Because they'll arrest him. That was my one thought.
Yeah.
But other than that, it doesn't really make a huge impact on the film. In all the times you watched this film throughout the years, are there any specific viewings that stick out in your memory, like watching it at a certain time, maybe with a certain person?
I remember watching it in December of 2007 with my 5th grade class. So nice. You were what, junior?
Fifth grade.
2007. No, December 2007. You were a junior. Right?
I was a junior in high school. Strange the passage of time.
I was in 5th grade.
Wow.
Anyways, so we watched it with the class, and it feels like it was rushed because we had like an ice cream social.
Okay.
And I was supposed to like, we watched the beginning, and the teacher says, she's like, "Wow, what language?" Because Buzz said, "I wouldn't let you sleep." What did he say? Oh my God.
I wouldn't sleep if you were growing on my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely
I wouldn't let you sleep. I don't know if you were growing on my ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, what language?" So it was, we watched like a good 45 minutes, stopped the movie, had the ice cream social. Then we watched the rest of it. Meanwhile, I took a bus back in that day, so I didn't want to be late for the bus. It was snowing.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was going to be late for the bus. So I think that was a rush time I watched. That was like the only time I watched Home Alone in school.
I'm surprised they showed it to you in school.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever saw it in school. I honestly, I don't think I saw it in its entirety until I was a lot older.
Right.
Yeah. But I saw the third one.
Yeah. We might have to bring that up because it came out December 12th, 1997. Today is December 12th, 2025.
Yep. As we were recording this.
And I saw a little bit of it this morning on Freeform.
Nice.
Is this like...
But Home Alone 3 isn't a Christmas movie. I don't think so. It's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure he's just homesick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this... Home Alone 3 is not a Christmas movie.
No, not even though it came out in December, but there's no holiday, anything, Christmas or nothing.
1 and 2 are definitely Christmas movies.
4, 5, 6, yes.
I'll take your word for it. Because I don't.
4, 5, and 6.
I know 4 and 5. Does it go back to Kevin?
4 goes back to Kevin, and that's it. The 5th one's about, I think his name's Archie.
Oh, Jesus.
That sucked. And then the
6
6th one
is like the reboot with the kid from Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, who says, I need a cuddle. Yeah,
from Jojo Rabbit, yeah. Great movie. That'd be another good episode.
Not Home Sweet Home Alone. There was a cameo with Buzz in Home Sweet Home Alone. I did see that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he looked like he was like a police officer or something. He's like, that's a prank.
Yeah, and then the Christmas Story sequel kind of stole that.
Yeah.
Have you seen A Christmas Story Christmas?
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, so Farkas ends up being a cop in the town.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah. That's a great movie. I can't recommend that enough.
Not that Christmas Story 2. I know what you're talking about.
No, this is a Christmas Story Christmas
Peter Billingsley.
with Peter Billingsley.
The kids coming
This
back.
came out a few years ago. It's very good. Yeah, let's talk about the fact that this is a Christmas movie. I didn't realize it was a Christmas movie until I was much older because obviously I didn't see it in its entirety. But I didn't realize there's like something of a debate that this movie doesn't have to take place at Christmas.
Not necessarily.
Is that your thoughts on it?
I mean, it could take place anytime. Mm-hmm. Any time of the year. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool if they left Kevin home alone in the summer. That'd actually be kind of cool.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok where they kind of made the case for it had to take place at Christmas because, one, he makes a Christmas wish to make his family disappear. Right. The fact that it is Christmas, like, that sort of creates the obstacle of, like, flights and traveling is so difficult for his family to get home. And then, obviously, it keeps everybody else out of the neighborhood. So it kind of like sets the stage perfectly.
Yeah, so it's...
I think you could definitely work your way around it to not make it a Christmas movie, but I think making it a Christmas movie, obviously it gives it that whimsical, magical feel.
Love the soundtrack, too.
Yeah, oh my God.
Somewhere... I don't want to...
No,
my voice,
fine.
but...
I do love that. Kudos to John Williams. I go to the Pops sometimes, and I see the films in concert.
Have you seen that one?
They did do that one. We didn't get to go see it. Yeah, I was just watching. No. I was watching it last night, and I'm like, man, this would have been great.
That would have.
There is two that they did that I didn't see, and I regret Home Alone more than the other one. The other one was Jaws.
I'd rather see Home Alone.
I think they're both great John Williams scores, and obviously John Williams is very connected with the Boston Symphony.
Yeah. Okay.
He was there for a long time. And he was actually the mentor of the current conductor, Keith Lockhart. But
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. I hope they do Home Alone again.
I'm surprised they're not doing it this month.
Well, you know what? They're doing Elf this year.
That'll be nice.
I look forward to that one.
So some of this, I know we're talking about Home Alone, but I'll talk about Elf.
That's fine. No, we're tangent. We do tangents here.
Talking about Christmas.
Yeah.
In Elf, you know how some of the scenes are like bum 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 with the music. So are you going to see that?
I am going to go see it. Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see if they have like people say like in the music. You know, he's like running like bum 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 like that. These little like
if they have a chorus or something.
Yeah, like bum bum. Like that would be
interesting.
Cool.
I've seen a movie at the Pops that has allowed for that. We've been seeing musicals like Frozen and like Encanto and Hocus Pocus, but they would just. Obviously, the music, the singer in the movie is still singing, and they just play along with it.
Oh, okay.
But it'd be interesting to see. I don't know if they'll have like a little chorus or something. It'd be kind of nice. I mean, that's like the big part of Elf's whole like iconic score. But yeah, I think this is low key one of John Williams' best scores. I love the Carol of the Bells that like transitions into It's Go Time. And then the last moment with Old Man Marley and stuff. Yeah.
I love the scene where his mother comes back and he just looks at her like this. And then in the second one,
he's got to get guilt trip her for just a second.
Sometimes I say to my mom, and like the second one, Mom, I'm sorry. She's like, what? I like when he says in the second one, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. And she starts crying. Like that moment's awesome too.
Yeah. Part of me says like, oh, he's trying to guilt his mother because they abandoned him. But I also think he may be a little, he may be doubting that it's really her because he believed he actually made his family disappear. Yeah. So. Yeah, there's a lot of... I've always said this about John Hughes films. I think he really taps into the mind of an adolescent, and his movies are kind of like, achieving those fantasies, like being home alone, doing whatever you want at your house, skipping school and having an ultimate day off, rebelling against the detention teacher, having 16 candles on your birthday cake.
Yep.
I haven't seen 16 Candles.
That's not bad. The blonde girl in that movie, she actually plays the mother in Home Alone 3.
Really?
Haviland Nor, something like that? Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen Pretty in Pink? I'm sorry,
yes,
random question.
Yeah.
Because Robert and I went to Rhode Island Comic Con a few months ago.
Pretty in Pink.
And he met Mr. John Cryer.
And Molly
Ringwald. Yeah.
I met them. I've seen Ferris Bueller's
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah.
I've seen Some Kind of Wonderful. I've seen She's Having a Baby. That one's pretty.
Is that a John Hughes movie?
Yeah.
What is that? Do I want to know?
It's about like a Kevin Bacon and another girl. I don't remember her name. They're having a baby, and like, I won't spoil it, but.
Oh, is that how Kevin Bacon got his cameo in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yeah, I believe it's the same universe.
What a random cameo.
It's the same universe. Yeah, Planes, Automobiles. That's awesome.
I love that cameo.
I've seen, I don't know if you saw, movies that came out, I'm talking about let's do after Home Alone. So after Home Alone came out.
I'm trying to remember what he did after Home Alone.
He wrote, do you know that movie Career Opportunities?
No.
Frank Wiley. He's like stuck in the target.
Mm-mm.
He wrote that, and that's what, I forget her name. They're like stuck in a target. That was all right. Then he wrote Dutch, which is with Ed O'Neill. That's another Thanksgiving movie. Mm-hmm. That movie's pretty underrated. A lot of people say it's underrated. I think it's underrated. I think it's really good. And then another movie he wrote, wrote Only the Lonely, which John Candy and Ali Sheedy, Macaulay Culkin is in that movie. Mm-hmm. And then another, I think the last movie he ever directed, John Hughes, came out in 91. So Dutch, Only the Lonely, and Curly Sue all came out in 91. Curly Sue was the last one he ever directed.
Did Macaulay Culkin ever do any acting without John Hughes involved?
Yes.
Oh, we did. Okay.
So The Good Son in 93, where he plays a villain and kills people
yeah.
as a kid, and I have that movie if you want to watch it. It's crazy.
I'm good.
So Macaulay Culkin as a villain, that's actually funny. It's just
some could argue he was a villain in this film.
I like the poster. It says looks can be deceiving. It's just, so he did Get Any Mood with Dad with Ted Dancing, which came out in 94. He did Richie Rich, which came out in 1994.
Oh, I forgot about Richie Rich.
He did The Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
It came out in 94 as well, or 9. Yeah, I think. It was a Warner Brothers film. Like, it was a whole, like.
Oh, I think I'm seeing the VHS cover.
Yep. He did that. He played the grandson. Mm-hmm. I don't think he had any lines. After that, he really did nothing. Mm-hmm. So it's like there was these short little he did My Girl in 91.
Oh my God.
That movie is.
Yeah.
No, it's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did a few films, but I mean, wouldn't it actually be funny if they wrote Malcolm in the Middle in 1990 instead of 2000 and he played Malcolm? That'd actually be kind of cool, but I'm thinking of.
I could see it.
Like it'd be like him. Then the middle brother would be like, I don't know, like Elijah Wood or something. Then the younger brother would probably be like, Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin. It's crazy to me that Fuller is an Academy Award winner now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Every time I see like Fuller ease up on the Pepsi, and I'm like, that guy has an Oscar now.
And know the scene where like Uncle Frank, the Pepsi falls on Uncle Frank, and he just pulls his chair back, and Fuller's like, oh!
Yeah, I don't think Uncle Frank cares about his kids. I'm going to be flat out honest. I don't think Uncle Frank cares about anybody.
I want to know what kind of pizza he was eating. Did it look like mushroom? Did it look...
Probably mushroom, anchovy.
Yeah.
Some weird thing.
Yeah, he'd be a
Guy's
sinister.
weird. You saw the sweater he was wearing on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an Uncle Frank hate podcast.
Look what you did, you little
I don't know.
jerk. That was so...
Well, I do love that they like kind of they replay those memories in his mind way more like animated. Or I'm not even sure how to say it. They play it like an earnest scene. Where they're all up in the face and they're over exaggerating their expressions and stuff. Yeah.
What I don't understand is it's like his parents don't even defend their own son, because you just hear Uncle Frank's like, "Look what you did, you little jerk." The whole room gets silent. It's like, I'd be like, "Uncle Frank, why are you talking to my son like that?"
Dude, Frank, chill.
Frank, chill.
Yeah, and
Kevin, get upstairs.
Buzz doesn't get in any trouble. Heather doesn't get in any trouble. Yeah.
Kevin, get upstairs right now. Why? Kevin, you're such a disease. Shut up. Kevin, upstairs. Say goodnight, Kevin. Good night, Kevin. There are about 15 people in this house. You're the only one that has to make trouble. I'm the only one getting dumped on. You're the only one acting up. Get upstairs.
This whole family.
I am upstairs, dummy. The 3rd floor. I'm like quoting the whole movie. I should stop now.
Family's a bunch of jerks. I'll say it.
Hey, I want to know what kind of tip she gave that pizza guy, because he said nice tip.
I don't know.
My brother-in-law drove from Ohio.
I mean, that pizza guy wasn't the brightest bulb in the box. I think they could have given him a $10 bill and he would have been fine.
It's hilarious that him and Pesci just stood there when they were eating.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I gotta go and get more deliveries.
It's crazy that they're like, a cop just shows up and they're like, hey, just want to check, make sure you got proper security preferences.
Which cop does not do that?
No. But, Peter McAllister believed it because he had a very authentic uniform.
Yeah.
It was the 90s, I guess. Another emphasis of the 90s is that the fact that they were able to get to their flight that fast, 45 minutes. And then they just could all sit where the hell they wanted on the flight.
What is it, Southwest?
Oh,
not anymore. They have assigned seating now.
Yep. Yeah, no, they just literally run through the airport. And I'm like, oh, well, this is taking place before a certain
I like how none of the kids in, what was it, coach or something? Whenever they were sitting, whatever.
Yeah, the kids were in coach and they were in first class.
I don't understand how the kids didn't know that Kevin was gone.
That's a good question.
That doesn't make sense. It's
like they're all sitting there and they're like...
Did someone have to sit next to Kevin in that plane? No.
Someone has to sit next to Kevin in that plane.
Remember the scene where the milk gets poured over? His ticket's in the trash. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that.
So if you go to the scene, you slow it down.
Okay, so that is why...
That's why they didn't notice. So
because they would be like, sir, like, you have an extra ticket here.
Yeah, so that makes sense now, because I remember that. So in the scene where the milk spewed on all the tickets, I think... whatever, they're wiping it up, and you see Kevin's ticket thrown in the trash, and no one noticed that. So that's probably why they didn't notice.
You have a point. Like, all the kids are sitting in coach, and they don't know where Kevin is.
Yeah, Hey, where's Kevin? Nope, they didn't care.
But that's just like more clever writing. They knew to get rid of the passport.
Yeah,
not the plane
ticket.
The boarding pass.
American Airlines. My grandfather actually worked for American Airlines, so
really,
yeah.
Do you think? And obviously, everyone knows. This film needed a sequel.
No.
Yeah.
It didn't. It really didn't.
But you like Home Alone too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, again, my grandfather was alive. He told my mother this would not. So he worked for American Airlines, and again, it's a movie, but in reality, this would never happen. This is pre 9/11, but this was never happen. You don't run to you'll run to the gate, but you'll get through security and stuff like that. Like, when that time was that time.
Yeah, obviously.
But it's like, you're not going to bump into a lady, I need to see your ticket. No, just head on the plane, which he did. Yeah,
she was like, oh, you made it just in time. Get on there.
Go on there.
And then literally all the kids are just barreling down the tarmac.
Yeah, and then he sits next to some, like, French guy, and I don't know why he's, like, looking at the camera strange. It's just like, there's no fourth wall in any of the Home Alones. I mean, I know, like, we get... right on Catherine O'Hara, and she screams Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, Home Alone 2 is interesting because it's like, of all the cities, it's like, John Hughes, why New York? Is this like, make it more fun? Like, I don't know. I mean,
John Hughes loves Chicago. He couldn't do Chicago again.
No.
I think New York, because New York in Christmas is kind of nice.
Yeah, he was living there at the time.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin. But I mean, imagine if they went to, like, I don't know, Home Alone 2 Lost in Australia. That actually kind of...
Kevin would die.
Yeah.
A spider would eat him. But the third one's not in Chicago, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Alex lives in Chicago. Is he is he Kevin's neighbor?
No, they live in like a different part of Chicago. That's like pretty nice houses.
Yeah.
Like not like fancy, but just like an upscale sort of thing. Like
and he's got a bird to help him defeat the.
Well, it was the brother's bird.
The brother's bird.
And you know Scarlett Johansson is in that
Yes.
movie, so.
Mm-hmm.
And that other kid I've seen, it's like Seth. Oh, the kid, his brother Seth Smith, who was in the movie Jack with Robin Williams. That's the only other movie I know.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I remember having the VHS. Actually, I had a Home Alone VHS too, but I don't know how we came about it. But I never watched it. But I watched Home Alone 3.
Yeah, so that's the only. John Hughes wrote that. So just
Hughes wrote 3.
He did write 3. So just keep that in mind. Is this like he wrote this? Like even watching the Nostalgia Critic, is this like he wrote this? Is this like? And Siskel and Ebert, their review on it, they said it's better than the first two. So they're on some weird stuff. I don't know.
I mean, listen, Siskel and Ebert, they had. I mean, listen, like.
They're like, yeah, it's better than the first two. It says it on the VHS cover. It might have been Roger Ebert. I don't know if they both said it, but one of them did. So I'm like,
I don't know
okay,
about that.
what is wrong with them?
Listen, not all their opinions can be right.
No. Especially that movie North. I hated it. Have you seen that?
North. Is that...
Elijah Wood, 1994, Bruce Willis, and all these cameo actors like Jason Alexander, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I don't remember this one.
It was the worst movie of 1994. Like it's when Elijah was looking for like new parents.
Oh
he
God!
goes to like Hawaii.
No, what?
Just watch. If you watch the Nostalgia Critic review, he'll explain it.
Okay,
it's actually funny.
I gotta watch the Nostalgia Critics review of "I'll Be Home for Christmas."
Oh yeah! Oh my God! It's hilarious.
We just watched that recently.
Yeah, that's actually it's all right. As I think about it long enough, it's just like
it's a wild movie.
How is that a Disney movie? How did Disney get again?
Because live action Disney movies they get more leeway.
Yeah,
we're going off. Here's a question for you: if you were to do another Home Alone movie, what would you do? Like what would your story? What would the story be? Would you do like an older Kevin with his kids?
I'd probably do, or if you're talking about me, if I'm right.
Yeah. This is your project.
I'd probably do the plane thing again, like going on the wrong plane and stuff like that. For some reason, my phone's malfunctioning. Like in more modern day, I go on the wrong plane. I'm like, I don't know, lost in Australia, or no, I'm lost in like Disney World because technically, it's owned by
It is owned by.
So I'd probably do a thing like Disney World. But I mean, let's use like probably one of the let's say it's his kid. He goes to Disney World and they open like a brand new I don't know. Let's just make believe that Kevin McAllister's story got worldwide. Like he stopped these burglars in Chicago, and it's like he was the only one, something like that.
He becomes like a traveling motivational speaker.
Yeah. So he goes to Disney World and they have a Kevin McAllister world. He gets to beat up Marvin Harry, but the two workers are Marvin Harry and his young son. For some reason, his young son has to stop them around Disney World. So for some reason, I don't know, Kevin. They get to sleep at Disney World, not on like the resort or something, at Disney World, in the park. I don't know, whatever goes on. Yeah. And for some reason, they I don't know, his son's they're trying to kidnap Kevin and take all his money or something, whatever, a ransom or something. And his son has to save the day, so he comes up with all these traps in the rides and stuff like that, and the shows after dark. That actually would be kind of cool. I'd be kind of.
I think Culkin said something I'd do one if it was Kevin's kid, and Kevin's kid was kind of pissed at him for something, and then I don't know, he locks him out of the house.
Yeah. That kind of worked out in Home Sweet Home Alone. They had the neighbors
The neighbors were robbers, weren't they?
No.
Oh, they weren't?
Nope.
Okay.
They were not.
Oh, they were just innocent bystanders that he terrorized.
And the kid did not want to cuddle. But that movie is weird. That movie, it doesn't make sense.
What is it about?
It's about some kid named, I think his name is Archie. They leave his son home alone, but actually it's modern day, so the mother's trying to get home to him, and it's just like these people that are coming into his house, like they misplaced something when they first met him. I don't know whether something expensive, like it's theirs. And then like the whole misunderstanding about it at the end, he's like, I didn't know. So they weren't really you have to watch it because it's just,
I don't know if I want to.
The buzz scene, man, that was
I only really like to watch the first Home Alone.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the second one. Parts of the second one, like the whole Rob Schneider and Tim Curry.
And the pizza.
What would you do for a reboot? Who would you cast? Obviously, you got to go for an unknown kid as Kevin.
Yeah, I saw an Etsy commercial the other day, and I really like that kid. I didn't know his name, and I think his name was like David in the commercial, but he'd be pretty good. But if we're talking about young kids, I mean,
you'd have to go with an unknown.
I could probably play a Kevin McAllister.
You're a little too old, pal.
I know. I think I could probably play high school or something.
You could play Peter McAllister, maybe.
Sure, I'll play Peter McAllister. I'll play Buzz.
Who would you? No, you're too nice to be Buzz. How about? All right, who would you cast as the two robbers?
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
I thought about this last night. I know who I'd want is Marv, definitely. Matthew Lillard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has that Daniel Stern energy. And then Harry, I don't know.
Harry, maybe. I was gonna say not Kevin James. He's not good.
No, Kevin James is too.
I'm trying to think of someone so like.
I originally thought Charlie Day, but maybe that's just because short and hyper.
I'm trying to think. Maybe like it'd be kind of cool. Maybe like Samuel L. Jackson. Open that door. Open that door.
You're not getting a PG rating though.
No. Maybe like he was on Stranger Things. What's his name? Matthew Modine. He's older, but it's just like he had that villainous in Stranger Things. So it's just like I'm trying to think of like Dick Van Dyke. No.
You better make your movie fast.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Maybe Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis is too
Rick
nice.
Moranis is not coming back. I just thought Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could do a great job.
That's what someone said on like Instagram.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard and Sebastian Maniscalco. Call us.
I can say maybe for Kate McAllister. I mean, maybe like a Larissa Oleynik or something, or maybe like.
I don't think she's working anymore.
Yeah. Now. The dad for Peter probably.
I don't know. You could cast anybody, honestly, because they're kind of like.
Maybe Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, then just do him and Sarah Michelle.
That's perfect. Yeah. Yep. That actually would work. I mean, they both can be stern sometimes. Yeah,
and Sarah can get like that. This is Christmas.
Yeah. Yep. That's perfect. I mean, Fuller. Ooh, maybe we can just have that kid who played in the Jojo Rabbit. The kid was
getting too old.
I know, but he can like play like maybe instead of Fuller, it can be like Filler or something.
Filler. Phil the future.
Frankie or Franker. Franker or something.
All right, we're putting too much energy out there. What do you think allows audiences to connect with Home Alone 35 years later?
Spend time with your family as much as you can. Because if you make a wish like that, and let's say in our world, everybody's time is they don't have a lot of time. Spend time with your family, because making a wish like that's awful. And you can see that Kevin made a mistake. But it obviously wasn't a wish, but it's definitely spend time with your family.
That's the important theme of the movie.
Yeah. No matter how mad they are, they still love you at the end of the day.
Yeah, and obviously Christmas is a time to spend time with your family.
Absolutely.
Which obviously emphasizes this. What, from your perspective, separates Home Alone from other Christmas movies?
It shows how a kid can be independent, and it shows how much that he misses his family when he's trying to do a good deed. I don't know if that really makes sense, but it's just like he did a good deed, but no one not even the cops said we're gonna get they're gonna get a reward for this. Like, not even his family. So that's kind of sad too, because no, he never said like, oh yeah, there were some robbers last night and I stopped them, and like no one, like, it's just like he did a good deed and no one saw it.
But he didn't really care.
No, it's just like, I mean,
this was his house and he had to defend it.
Unless you want to take his anger out on those robbers for all what Buzz and his family did. Like, I'm just gonna...
And I'm thinking out loud now, it's kind of his character arc in the movie. He doesn't care about his family.
No.
And he doesn't care that they're gone. He's going to destroy the house, eat junk food, do whatever he wants.
Yep.
And then slowly after a while, he's like, okay, I need to get groceries. I need to clean the house. And then he realizes, oh, there are some robbers that are going to come, like, ransack my house. I have to stop them.
Right.
So he matures throughout the movie. He realizes that, family is what is really important, even though there are a bunch of jerks, especially you, Uncle Frank. So it's kind of weird. It's like a Christmas Carol type situation.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah. And we have a Marley in it.
We do.
Yeah.
That's probably why they came, Old Man Marley.
Yeah, that's probably why they came up with it. Do you know how John Hughes came up with this movie?
The concept?
The concept of this movie?
He wrote it on like a weekend or a week, because he always wrote scripts like that. Like,
yeah,
he can write a script within like a weekend. I think he wrote Ferris Bueller within like a weekend. A weekend! Anyways.
Not a day off. 2 days off.
Nope.
Yeah.
He came up with the idea because he always thought, like, what would my son do if he was left home alone? So that's how he came up with the idea, and I think wrote within like a week.
Yeah.
Home Alone 2, I don't know. Oh, because I think there was like a 6-picture deal with him and 20th Century Fox that it included. So when he signed that deal with Fox, it included a sequel to Home Alone. So I think he had to write that. So he probably got lazy and be like, you know what? So he had to write it. So because it said in the contract, it included a sequel to Home Alone. Yeah. What if Macaulay Culkin didn't come back?
I don't know.
But in the Hot Ones where Macaulay Culkin was in,
I've yet to watch it, but go ahead.
What's the host's name?
Sean Evans.
Sean Evans asked him, why is Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone 1? He responded, I got paid more.
Oh, yeah. I remember
He got paid more.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can literally see the decrease in performance in Home Alone 2.
Do people actually think Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1?
No, come on.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Again, it's okay.
It is okay.
Again, different city. It's the same there's a couple new characters, but the same concept.
I think child services need to be called. You lost your kid a second time.
How? Again, it's Home Alone 2. Lost to New York is just like...
To bring it full circle, as John Mulaney said in his stand-up, it's a grid system. A couple streets up, of streets over. Yep. You'll be fine.
Yep.
That's
Copy
not what he
paste.
actually said, but,
Copy and
this
paste.
is a family podcast.
Johnny, Home Alone 2. And he wrote, I was saying, Home Alone 3.
Oh my God, John Mulaney should be the dad in our Home Alone remake.
There we go.
Perfect.
Do you think John... Well, no, I think 4... He was alive when 4 was written, which is awful.
That was like a direct-to-TV, wasn't it?
It was on ABC.
Yeah.
Wonderful World of Disney.
Wonderful
and it
World
wasn't
of
even a Disney movie. It wasn't a Disney movie back then.
No, it was just ABC. Yeah.
And it had French Stewart. Do you know who that?
I know French Stewart.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, I don't remember her name, but yeah, they were the bandits.
God. So
somehow Kevin was younger in this movie.
Yeah, Michael Weinberg.
Yeah.
He was on a couple of dramas, but he's like not really.
Yeah.
And I always thought the father was played by Michael Eisner, and it's not Michael Eisner. I thought it was Michael Eisner. I'm like, wow, Michael Eisner's in this movie?
Hello, I'm Michael Eisner, and welcome to the 4th Home Alone movie.
So, I thought it was funny because, well, the movies are, again, for that era, that generation, it was alright, but it's just like, Kevin's like more of a brat in that movie than the other two Kevin.
Yeah.
The other Kevin, not other two Kevins. The other
Kevins. The other Kevin surrogates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that movie was filmed in South Africa.
Okay.
So
alright.
The 5th one is with like Malcolm McDowell.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 4 or 5 and the 6th one, yeah, that's with like people I don't even know.
Yeah. One is Aaron from The Office.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Rob Delaney, I think his name is.
Yeah, he looks
He's
familiar.
in the Deadpool movies.
Yep.
He's got that iconic mustache. Yeah. If someone out there hasn't seen Home Alone. Why should someone see Home Alone?
It's a great film because it doesn't matter if you're alone on the holidays, it doesn't matter if you have family or with someone. Watch it because it's funny, it's lighthearted, it has slapstick, it has a little bit of sadness, so you would think about your past or your future. It's a great film. It's just like, I love it.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to get on this soapbox again, but you mentioned that you had the VHS your grandfather gave you.
Well, I'm going to hold that thought because I actually got to find it because I remember.
Okay. Well, that just brings up to my soapbox is that physical media is still so important in this day and age.
Absolutely.
And I think had Disney not bought Fox, I don't know where Home Alone would be for streaming. And physical media is dying out, so I don't know.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, I know. It's very sad.
Buy everything on Amazon. I want to go to a store and physically pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
What if I get it and it's broken in the mail? I don't like that.
It's not really something you can... I mean, Walmart's the only place that has physical media. I order a lot from Amazon, and everything has come in pretty well.
Yeah, Blu-ray.com.
Blu-ray.com, yeah, that's how I check. My only one issue recently was my Planes, Trains, and Automobile 4K Steelbook doesn't shut completely, so I have a rubber band around it.
I read a complaint.
They were like, "Here, go to the customer help center," but it sent me to a Paramount Plus page, and I'm like, "Well, I'm not logging into Paramount Plus to get." Oh, you want to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Here you go. Nope, that's not what I want. I want you to fix my case.
Fix it.
Oh, and then one time I bought a Steelbook from Walmart, and I opened it, and it was in half.
What?
Yeah, it was like, so for some reason, and I'm glad they did, Disney put a bunch of like their Marvel and Star Wars series on like collectible 4Ks. So I'm thinking like this will never happen. So I bought one. I bought them all, but one showed up from Walmart. I opened it, and literally I was like in two, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like trying to and Walmart's customer service is terrible. They're like, oh, you can start a return and we'll send you a new one. And I'm like, no, just send me a new one.
This is Christmas.
Yeah, this is Christmas. This is my Christmas gift. Tangent over. Anyway, Robert and I support physical media. That's the point. Because God knows, like, if streaming goes away, how would we watch classics like this?
God only knows what I'd be without you.
And thank God this is still part of ABC's, I'm calling it ABC's 25 Days of Christmas.
Freeform now.
Freeform. It's not the same anymore.
Like down there on the Apple computer, the app's called Freeform.
Ugh. No.
Call it something else.
It's ABC Family. Yep.
Or Fox Family Channel. That was back in the 90s.
Oh my God. I remember that.
Fox Family Channel.
We've gone on a lot of tangents, but that's just what me and Robert do. But to bring it full circle, wrap it up, put it on a nice Christmas bow. Robert Parris, why does Home Alone matter to you?
I am Kevin. No, started doing Iron Man thing.
You relate a lot to the character. Is what
I
you're
definitely
saying.
relate to a lot to the character. Who doesn't like drinking Pepsi? Fuller does. No, just because Pepsi. I think it's just a great holiday film. Just imagine being a kid and being a hero and just like trying to like stop all these bad guys. Mm-hmm. I mean, today I'm wearing like the colors that Alex D. Linz was wearing in Home Alone 3 because I'm homage to that. But I mean,
Max Keeble.
That
blew my mind earlier today.
Yeah. Well, we ever do that, we're going to do a movie that matters for that one.
I've never seen it. You know I've never seen Max Keeble.
I have to show you it.
You know why.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And folks, Merry Christmas to you as well. And thank you for coming back for another episode of Movies That Matter. Remember, you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you find your podcasts. If you'd like to get in touch with me about the show, you can reach me either at Gmail or Instagram at Movies That Matter Pod. You can also be my friend on Letterboxd at Chris Loves Films. At this time, my last 4 watches were 2022's Am I Okay, starring Dakota Johnson, Home Alone, Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd, and 2014's Happy Christmas, starring Anna Kendrick. Folks, the real world is scary. Don't forget to love each other. And when life gets too scary, immerse yourself in your favorite movie or piece of media. Don't worry about box office numbers or Rotten Tomatoes scores. Just watch what you love. Entertainment is subjective, and that's not a bad thing. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. It's the season of giving. Open your heart to all your neighbors. And until next time, this has been Chris Flaherty with Robert Parris. Thank you for listening to Movies That Matter.